the prophetic prayers are there as a means to living balanced lives. What do I mean by that? And this is inshallah the last thing we're going to speak about, maybe the most important. Okay. What makes the Muslim absolutely unique, different than any other human being? Obviously, Tawheed, La ilaha illallah Muhammad Rasulullah. But also, specifically in the world that we live in, we are not purely empirical when it comes to doing something good or preventing harm. Empirical meaning we don't only take an outward means, something we can touch, something we can smell, something we can hear, something we can see. So for example, when it comes to being sick, the Muslim is not the one who only takes medicine. The Muslim is not the one who only recites the dua and doesn't take the medicine. The Muslim is the one who recites the dua and takes the medicine. They take the observable solution and they take the inward prophetic solution. And that is what makes them Muslim Muhammadan. ظاهر الأسباب وباطن الأسباب. Outward means and inward means. This is so important. Because we wonder to ourselves, right? I'm taking the means. Why isn't it working? What means are you taking? Is it only the inward? Is it only the outward? It must be both. That's what makes the Muslim unique. That's why when the likes of Sayyidina Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, I believe so, forgive me if I'm missing the name, either Abdullah ibn Mas'ud, Abdullah ibn Abbas, right? That they told him, there's a fire on your street. There's a fire on your street. Your house is going to burn down. He said, I recite Surah Al-Waqi'ah. It's not going to happen. Did he turn the other way and just say, forget about my house? No, he started walking to his house, right? Make sure his house didn't go on fire. But what did he say? I recite Surah Al-Waqi'ah. That protects my house. And I'm going to go and see if the fire hits. So what does this mean? The Muslim takes the outward and the inward, and they have just as much belief, if not more, in the inward than the outward. Okay, I'm not no way near saying that we should be like those people who don't, who are purely inward, just stick to my dua. I'm not going to take medicine. I'm not going to go to the hospital. I'm not going to, for example, take certain things. No, that's not what I'm saying. But if we don't couple that with the recommended dua during times of difficulty, during times of sickness, during times of plague, if we don't couple that with the recommended dhikr, right? You're in a type of difficulty, you say, Ya Qahar, oh Allah, the one who subjugates everything. Then we shouldn't be upset when the outward means don't work. Because here's the beautiful thing about being Muslim. When you are trying to do something good, or when you're trying to prevent harm, you take the outward means and the inward means. It doesn't happen. You weren't able to do the good. You weren't able to prevent the harm. Guess what? You did your job. You should feel just as happy as if it happened. Because that's لا يكلف الله نفسا إلا وسعها. Allah does not make obligatory on the human being what they can't handle. This is what we can handle. So we've done our job. But, right, we don't know Allah's knowledge. We don't know why certain things happen. Okay? We don't know why people get COVID. Someone could say, oh, he got COVID because he went outside. Maybe. Someone say, oh, he got COVID because he didn't read his du'as. Maybe. So instead of, sitting and saying, man, Why did I get COVID? We should focus on what we should do. Then we don't have to be upset. You do your daily devotions, your daily Quran, your daily dhikr. You take your outward precaution, right? For example, in, I don't know, COVID, you wear a mask when you go outside, 6 feet apart, right? You're fine. And if Allah still decrees for you to get COVID, that was decree. You can't mess with that. But you did what you're supposed to do.